Alright, so in the previous video, I got the bomb bag and the second spiritual stone. Now the bomb bag, like I mentioned, is going to be very useful throughout the game. Like right now, for instance, those kind of orangey brown rocks right there, those can be blown up with bombs. Okay, so for this rock, I have to time it just right. I have to throw the bomb as it's blowing up. Oh, I got hit. Okay, a little too early on those two. Alright, too late on that one. Alright, I finally got it after 4 tries. And there's a red ruby there. What is a cow doing down here? Is that its natural environment? This is at the bottom of holes. Well, while I have half milk, I don't have an empty bottle, so I'm just gonna drink this up so that way the cow can give me a full bottle of milk. So like I mentioned in a previous video, if you play Upon a Song next to a cow, it'll give you a free bottle of milk. Where does that label come from anyway? Is it like Nick is saving the label from the time that farm owner originally gave him the milk and he just slaps the label back on every time he gets milk directly from a cow? Okay, anyway, if you remember when the guard mentioned that I should have that Hylian shield, this is the part where you need it. Or at least you would get a lot of damage if you didn't have the shield. You can't really dodge these rocks. They just come right down on you. So what you do is you just use the Hylian shield to block them, and then once they stop, you start running. Wow, it's like these rocks have a bullseye on you or something. Maybe I should be a little more cautious. Okay, so you can probably see some of those spiders on the wall there. So those are going to attack me if I try to climb up while they're living there. So I'm just going to knock them down with some slingshot. Well, I guess I'm using Deca Seeds to knock them down, but I'm using the slingshot to shoot the Deca Seeds. Okay, so there's another one way up there, but it looks like it's too far for me to Z-target, so I'm just going to try shooting it manually. Almost got it. There we go, it's gone. Okay, so now I can just climb up to the top of Death Mountain. Uh-oh, the owl there. Oh, so those walls, it looks like they kind of have a diamond shape on them. Those can be blown up too. Okay, so you play Zelda's Lullaby here, and then this fairy comes out. Is this really appropriate to be showing children? Okay, so now I have that green meter, that's my magic meter. It allows you to use magic attacks like the switch thing. So this spinning attack does double the regular damage, about just like the jumping slash does. Finally, this owl does something useful. Instead of blabbing me off, he takes me back to, what was it, Kakariko Village. So now I don't have to go all the way down Death Mountain again. So he just drops me on a house here. Now there is a platform that you can land on and go in order to get a heart piece, but I'm trying to avoid those heart pieces right now. So how many do I have? Oh, I only have 8. That's not enough to save anyone. So in nighttime there are more of these gold spiders, so I'm just going to play the sun song and make it nighttime and then go spider hunting. So if I just get 2 more spiders, then I get a reward. Alright, there's one of them. I'm pretty sure there's another one of those gold spiders around here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Alright, I got 10 of them. So that's just enough for me to get a reward. Hey, there's yet another one way up there. I just noticed there was a moon up there. Doesn't that look a lot better than the moon in Majora's Mask where it has a face on it and it's coming down like a meteor trying to destroy the world? I mean, what did magic give it a face or something, or is it like a baby now and it's growing into having a face? Alright, I made it up. Oh hey, there's another gold spider. So I should have 12 now, let me check. Second thought, I don't need to. Okay, so these rich people were all cursed into being spiders. That's just really disturbing right there. Alright, so that's the one guy I freed because I collected 10 gold spiders. Yeah, screw helping people just for the sake of helping them. We need money. That's the only way we'll help people. So, okay, I'll help you on the condition that you let me stab you if you don't do anything about it. You know, because he's the only human I can actually hurt. How dare you defend yourself? You know what, I'm so angry, I'm not gonna save this guy. He can just stay a spider forever. I'm gonna save all the other people, but I'm not gonna save him. He can just be a spider. Yeah, that's what you get. Well, he shouldn't have attacked me. I told him not to, and he did it anyway. I mean, even if you're defending yourself, how smart is it to attack the one person that can save you? Alright, so on to Zora's River. You know, the reward it gives you isn't that good anyway. I was really disappointed. I got 100 of the spiders in one of my games. And all he gives you is this 200 rubies. Well, I mean, what's the point of that? It's pretty easy to get rubies regularly. I thought he was going to give you like a wallet that could let you carry 1,000 rubies or something. You know, something I could actually use, something useful. Oh, uh-oh. You know, the bad part is you can't really skip this text like the other ones, but at least he doesn't ask you if you want to hear it again. Alright, I think there's one of the gold spiders here on that tree at nighttime, so I'm just going to play the sun song. Oh yeah, something else. When you're out in these fields, like Hyrule Field, or you're out here on the river getting to Zora's Domain, time passes regularly. It changes between day and night. But when you're in Hyrule, or when you're in the forest, or in some other place, in some places time doesn't pass. So when you play the sun song in those places, it sets you back to the last door you were in. So this chicken, it can actually be used to get one of the heart pieces. So I'll just see how far I get with this chicken here. See that heart piece up there? So now what you can do is you can go on that platform up there with the chicken, and then glide over to the heart piece using the chicken. Now I don't want to get heart pieces because again I'm doing the 3 heart challenge, but if I were trying to get the heart piece, that's what I'd do. Oh, also, if you saw that pig earlier, he sells you magic beans, and those can be used to, you plant the magic beans in the soft soil, and then later in the game, you can ride, they grow into plants, and you can ride those plants to heart pieces, but again, I'm not looking to get heart pieces, so I'm not even going to bother with that. Okay, so to the right, you can dive down there and it'll take you back to the forest. Alright, here's Zora's Domain. Alright, that's the king of the Zoras right there. So this diving minigame, this is actually required in order to win the game. So you just have to collect all the rubies here. How much sense does this make as a business model? You're in Zora's domain, a place where the creatures are known for diving, and you charge only 20 rubies for your game, and then you throw out like 25 rubies. So anyone who's even half decent at diving is going to be able to make a profit on this. I mean, why not just give away rubies, really? Okay, I got the silver scale, that lets me dive twice as far. Okay, so I'm just gonna speed this part up for you. But essentially I'm just playing the diving mini game again, and I think he actually threw a purple ruby down there. I mean, how could you possibly be making a profit when you're throwing purple rubies down on games that only cost 20 rubies to play? Alright, I got all of them, so now my rubies are maxed out. Too bad. I just got the most rubies I could carry. Too bad for you. Okay, there's this shop here, and so wait, he's selling fish? That's the one thing he decides to talk about, the fish? When there are fish right outside that I can get for free? I mean, how much sense does that make to charge 200 rubies for something that you can just walk outside and buy for free? I mean, that's like selling ice to Eskimos. I mean, are there any Zoras who think, man, I really want to pay 200 rubies to get a fish? Okay, so that leads you to Lake Alea. So, I also mentioned that there was a path that lets you go back to the forest, so this is pretty much an interconnected path right here. It lets you easily move around the world. It lets you easily move around throughout the game without traveling so far. It really saves you a lot of time. So I just picked up a bottle with a message inside it, and that's actually the only bottle that's required to beat the game. So there are torches back here, but I don't have any way to light them. Telling your father is exactly what I'm going to do. I mean, who did she want to read this message to anyway? She just left the bottle out there and hoped that some random Zora would come and save her. Okay, so this guy takes really long. This is sped up too. This isn't the regular speed. Well, look how fast he's going. Alright, so now I just realized that I'm missing one of the fish. And I have to have a fish here in order to proceed with the game. Alright, that did it. Now I'm entering this whale's stomach is the third dungeon. It's like Jonah or something. Alright, so join me next time when I complete the third dungeon and get the third spiritual stone.